Welcome back, chismosas and chismosos, to the podcast of Café con Chisme with Dulce and Kirian. Hey girl, how are you?
I am good. It is Friday night.
Hey, who's happy? I know I am.
I'm happy because I'm chilling here, my messy bun, my big tea. After this, I'm going to go home and knock out.
Well, that makes two of us.
Yeah.
Because I'm up since 4, so don't ask me how I do it. But it's Friday, finally. Mm-hmm. How was your week?
Girl, my week was busy. It's been nonstop moving, and I've had so many things going on at the same time, family-wise, and it's been hectic. What about you?
No, I mean, it's been good, but I guess because I'm on vacation, I don't feel like I'm actually on vacation because I only work on Monday and Tuesday, and then I've been off. But at home, there are always things that happen, and I don't know. I guess I just been not feeling myself because I'm used to being out working, and right now, because everything's it's just a little bit chaos.
You've been home all week, pretty much.
Home, dropping off products, calling clients, and be like, "Hey, need new products or anything." Yeah. But it's been. I think I'm ready for the weekend. I'm ready to go back to work. Honestly, I feel like this weekend I had kind of proved that I'm an alcoholic. A workaholic.
¿Alcoholic or workaholic?
Workaholic.
Ay.
Es que no toma esta semana, estos días. I guess I gotta say I miss being at work. Because you know how you have that schedule?
It's routine.
Yeah, it's not like, okay, you know what? I am on vacation. Let me go out and this. And I was going to take the kids out, but they don't want there to go. So I don't know. Does that happen to you guys? Like where your kids, or it's just my kids that they're at that age where they want to hang out with mommy? Mm-hmm. Or is that just like everybody else?
I don't know. My girls always want to go out. If I go out to just go to the car to get something, like I want to go. So it's different for me. Yeah.
Well, you got 2 girls.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got 2 boys and a girl. Yeah. And she's the only one that goes out with me anywhere.
It's always the girls. Girls with mom that go out.
Ella viene siendo mi security.
The girly mom.
Yeah, even though she says she's a chiquito bebé de su papá. Oh. But,
Daddy's girl.
Yeah. Okay. So, you tell me, what's going to be our first topic for today?
Right. So, we have 2 topics that we would like to go over on this episode. And the first one is 2 deep topics. The first one's going to be how our personal lives run like businesses.
Okay.
And also, the next topic is going to be about how we say goodbye when we don't want to let go. And that could mean romantic, family, friendship, any type of relationship, but I guess mainly focused on romantic, right?
It could go both ways. We'll see. We'll figure out what at the end. When that topic hits, we'll see.
So, okay. So I would like to cover about how our lives run like businesses. And this is kind of what I mean and what I'm trying to get out to people to be more self-aware of themselves, especially us women as well, because, we're running everywhere. We have a lot going on. Our to-do list never ends. It just never ends. And then, I think it's just so important that we take control of our lives and what we do and who we spend our time with. So why
who we even bring into, you have to be really careful of who you give your time to. That's one of the things.
Yeah. Yeah. Why we feel like we're the CEOs of our own lives.
Okay.
Yeah, especially as moms, partners, and entrepreneurs.
Do you see what your cup says?
Wife, mom, boss, except the wife. Yeah, cross that out. We gotta cross the wife out and just put mom, boss, babe.
Yes.
But wait.
Es lo mismo. Yeah.
Yours says,
I'm not bossy. I am the boss.
this is so curious. That is so you.
Calladita me veo más bonita. I mean, I don't think we're all bossy. We're not bossy. We just know what we want. We're the boss. You know, you have your business. I have mine. So obviously, you know, this goes perfect. Both of our cups actually goes with our first topic. So cheers to that. We actually do have coffee, guys.
We actually have coffee this time.
Yes.
No mimosa. Just coffee.
I wish it was mimosa.
They were pretty good. Do you still have the champagne?
I do.
Ooh.
I just haven't been able to get the more juice. That's why. If not, that would have been gone this week.
Mañana. We should.
I mean, if you're single, if you are free, yes, let's go.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna give you guys 3 examples of what I mean when we run our lives like businesses. And the first one being time management and scheduling survival. What do I mean by that is like a business calendar. We have it filled with our kids' schedules. We have it with self-care, or that's what we should be doing, you know, other than, you know, Timmy has soccer game at this time, you know, Mia has violin, and then, you know, you got your clients to meet, and then, you know, but we also got to incorporate in our schedule self-care.
True.
And self-care can look so different with everybody. Like for me, for example, I like to read. I like to go to my favorite coffee shop and just read a book. I'm outside with my headphones and I'm just reading my book, enjoying my coffee and my dessert.
Now I got a question for you. Are you like old school, or you're now along with everything that's going on with technology, where you have a planner, like literally with pages, or do you go by your book? I mean, your phone.
So this might reveal my age, just because I love having my planner like paper and pencil. You know,
that's what I'm asking, because mind you, a lot of us women, or even the guys now, they have, you know, now it's on their phone.
Oh yeah, I can't. Do that.
They have the apps. Look, I'll tell you. Okay, that's what I was gonna say. I tried it, but it's not me. I am, like you said, it's not, because I mean, we're in our 30s. We're not that old tampoco. Pero I am really old school, where I wish things were years ago, where we can just be like, you know, hey, even for like if you want to apply at a job, now it's everything online.
Yeah.
I hate that, because it's kind of like, well, pero me vas a llamar o no? And then it's not like, okay, here's my application, you know, and you kind of have like that mini conversation with the manager or whoever's in charge. But now unfortunately, it's not that. That's what, you know, I wanted to ask you, because I do have el mío, yo tuve que comprar otro. Because mine is already. I like it because I like to do like I have pencils, color.
Yeah, me too. Color code them.
Yes, me too.
I love that. I love that. But I think everything changed since COVID. I think when things started going more virtual and more like online, based, because now it's yeah, I agree. Like I'm, I guess, considered old school because I paper and pen, or I love it because I'm just writing what I want. Yeah. I feel like I take longer trying to figure out the calendar on the phone and then trying to color code them. I use it for simple stuff like looking at my calendar, like the weeks that I have my daughters.
Okay.
But that's about it, because I have it highlighted like that whole week. And then that's just easier for me. But anything else like soccer games, appointments, therapists, like all of that, I have to have it in my paper calendar.
You just can't do that on your phone.
It's not the same.
No, it's not. Because I like to write. You know, with the COVID, and you did mention something, and it's so right. With COVID, everything was through online. Mm-hmm. Like even for us, like until now, we have 2 reunions. We do one via Zoom on Mondays. But mind you, you know, it came and it helped us a lot because, okay, we were all at home. That was one. And then 2, es como que, bueno, por lo menos en mi caso, me ayudó bastante. It kind of took me out of my comfort zone. Like in the way where, okay, you know what? We're doing, one, we're learning something new. And then 2, I actually was able to get on social media and be like, hey, I'm doing free facial. You know, if you want some, hit me up and I'll mail it to you. And don't worry about it if you don't trust me with, you know, giving out your phone number, which because I think we all have that, you know. So I will be like, okay, no hay problema. Hacemos un video llamada por Zoom, or if you want it, you know, por WhatsApp, whatever the case it is. But that was how it was. And until this day, we still have that. Yeah. We have Mondays our Zooms, and then on Thursday we go to the office. But
which I think is good because, you know, everything's online. Like everybody's running a tight schedule. Everybody's running around, especially out during weekdays when you got to pick up the kids from school. You got to make dinner.
I don't want the kids. Like, I'm excited for them to go back to school. I got 2 going to middle school. My baby is going to stay still in elementary school. So, but now it's like, I feel like I want them to go back. But at the same time, como que empieza ya todo el correteo. And that's where I'm kind of like, okay, Kirian, let's get back to your little schedule. Okay, this day, like with Isabel, she has orientation day the day before they actually start school. So that is already like on my agenda and be like, okay, this day is her orientation from this to this time. The next day, they all go back to school. Mm-hmm. And as a mother of 3 kids, they already, Isabel already asked. She wants me to give her that whole week to drop her off at school. So I got to drop 2. I got to drop 2 to middle school. Well, Angel is really independent. So with him, it's kind of like, Yeah. But with her, I would have her. And then I have Alex for elementary. So it's kind of like a win-win because right now they get to experience being at home and they're good. But, you know, como que eso de regreso a la escuela, it's a little bit.
It has parents like good, but it's like a bittersweet.
That's what I was going to say. Yes.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, speaking of kids going back to school, you know, part of this whole topic is also budgeting. And I consider myself a cheap person just because I love coupons. I love a good freaking deal. I don't like to pay full price. But there are some stuff where I would pay. I mean, you have to pay full price.
I got to cover my face with this.
Why?
Because I think, I'll be honest, I think that's one of my like... I have to work on that one.
Why? Budgeting?
Yes.
What? You overspend or you don't spend?
It depends.
Okay.
It just depends. Like when it comes to my kids, I don't know about your mom, but my mom used to always tell me, mejor que tus hijos se vean bien, guapos, you know, get their stuff, y que a ti te vean como la fea horrible.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That is... No. Why can't we look good?
No. But I mean, like, okay, but let's be honest. Okay, if you're looking fine, if you are looking fine as, okay, and you have your kids, like you are a bomb, you're rocking it, right? Your heels, your hair, your nails, everything. And then your kids just wearing whatever they want, or not whatever they want to,
I see where
but, you know, ropa vieja, or... but then they get to the point, because I try that, And that's kind of work. It's been like a deal breaker because my mom doesn't understand. My kids are 12, 11, and soon to be 10.
Yeah.
So they don't like mommy to tell them, hey, you need to wear this. They like to wear their own, style.
Yeah.
And I can't, and my mom doesn't understand that part. So what me and hubby do is nosotros les compramos obviamente sus zapatos, su ropa de vestir, but it's kind of like when we go out and you know me, I have to wear my heels. I'm always with makeup except for today. Had a long day. But I'm always that one person that, okay, I like to look good. Let me have my kids look good. But they are at that age where they're like, no. So I might get judged because what I'm about to say, y'all can criticize me. Anyways, I'm putting my life out here. Pero, I don't know about you, but with my kids, ellos solo tienen like one pair of shoes. And that is because, I don't know about you, but when they were kids, like younger, we used to have them like 3 pairs of shoes. And they only wear one pair of shoes. And it was like the other 2 were just sitting there, laying there. So that's one of the things my mom has always judged me because she's like, sos, ¿cuál sería la palabra? Tacaña? I don't know. Oh.
Sorry, it's Mexican. Like, no entiendo. O
sea, tacaña es como coda.
Okay.
Like you're cheap.
Sí, ya te entendí.
Okay.
Es coda. Ándale, tacaña. Ya aprendí algo nuevo. Ya soy hondureño.
¡Órale, güey! ¡Eso!
Oh.
Oh my God.
Pero okay, sí, yeah. No, girl, my parents were the same thing. We would have one pair of shoes until those shoes like would no more. Like ya no aguantaban nuestros shoes. My parents were like, nope, we gotta go. And the thing is that my dad used to take us to Payless back then.
Dude, I used to love that.
Payless. Yo.
Payless was my store after Rocks.
If you know, you know.
Yes.
Payless used to be our shoe place. Like that was like every time we needed, and it was probably like every like 6 months though because we were 4 kids. My dad, but yeah, so my dad had to buy us all shoes almost at the same time.
But you guys weren't back to back.
See, we were back to back because I'm the oldest.
Oy.
The second one is probably like maybe 3 years. And then, no es mucho. No, 2. I don't remember. I don't even know.
But you're the oldest one. Okay.
There's no big gap between. It's not more than 5 years.
Okay,
between
gotcha.
each other.
Okay.
So, So like, I learned the budgeting family aspect because we were a big family. We were a family of 6. And I kind of carried that along because I'm like, okay, I may get judged for being kind of cheap, but I like thrifting, except for shoes. I learned the hard way that shoes are not good for thrifting because you don't know where their shoes have been. You don't know those people like how their feet are, fungus and all that.
Yeah.
So I don't recommend buying shoes from a thrift store unless they're super super hygienic or super super new.
Okay.
Pero thrift stores, Ross, Burlington, like those are.
I don't like Burlington anymore.
¿Por qué?
Porque ya se están poniendo demasiado caros.
Sí, no.
Look, I don't care if you guys want to judge me, y'all want to call me ratchet, whatever. But when it comes to, I'm the kind of person that I would love my kids to look nice.
Yeah.
Like I go all out for them. I take them, their t-shirts. Se las compró en la Náutica. Yes, I wouldn't say that expensive because it depends. If you get good deals, you can find them like and you can actually find something for $16. And mind you, my kids are now. Alex is a man size small. Yeah, they went like bye. They went bye to the kid side.
Yeah,
and then Angel is a medium.
Okay.
For guys,
you don't do like the hand me down.
Ya no puedo.
No,
Well,
you don't?
I do. And you know what? You know what? Even the la ropa que deja Alex, I always tell my neighbor because they go to church.
Okay.
So obviously, hey, I grew up going to church and I know what it's like. So I'm like, aquí está esta ropa. Even like their uniform. I'm like, yo ya la lavé y se la dejo bien limpiecita y todo. And I like, with me personally, hubby show me, okay, you know what? La ropa de salir, you took it to the damn dry cleaner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't do I don't wash them at home. I gotta take I have to take them to the dry cleaner.
Okay.
That man has always been like that.
Hmm.
But when it comes to my clothes, my shoes, llévame al Rox.
Yeah.
Llévame al Rox. That is my happy place. I can spend hours just looking around. I can take my time. I feel like with Rox, you can go and you can buy a whole lot of with $100 or $203.
Yeah.
Because I think it was during the pandemic or after, we went. He took me to Marshall, and it was this cute top. It was white, and I still remember because I told him no, and he said just buy it. And I said no, I am not paying $23 for a damn top. Hell no, take me to Ross. Yeah. No me hizo caso y me llevó a no sé qué otra tienda. And then I mean, there are times where at least for me, I'm like, okay, sí lo puedo if I have the money. But back then, now I'm like, no, just take me to Rocks, please. Yeah. And that same day, he did take me to Rocks, and I bought like $200. I think we spent like $300. But like I said, as a mother, you're always looking out for your kids.
Yeah.
So I ended up just getting like a few things for me, y el resto eran para los niños. But with budgeting, I think that's one of mi problema.
Okay, we all go through it.
Really?
Because
I feel like there's people that are like, oh no, eso para mí es bien sencillo, bien, I got this. So
let me
if you guys are that kind of person, give me any tips you want to give me. Yeah. I kind of have stopped spending, okay? How I used before, I was a really, ¿cómo se le dice? Compradora impulsiva, whatever. Yeah, I used to be one of those. Now I kind of like.
I think we all.
ya le he bajado como unas cuantas rayitas.
I don't think it's like the spending itself. It's how you got to be smart how you're spending your money. So, in grocery stores, I think the everything's so expensive right now.
You can touch that top.
But, this is just what it's worked for me.
Okay.
Is that you can't go wrong with the store brand. So, for example, Target has the Up and Up brand for like dish soap, like laundry detergent. And it's the same thing as a well-known brand.
Okay.
So, and Walmart, the same thing. Great Value is there.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't go wrong. Those are so underrated.
My Great Value is my sugar to go to, my flour to make my baleadas. And trust me and believe me, my mom was like, oh, no, yo me fui al Costco a comprar la, I think es la de 20 libras, la azúcar.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're spending maybe $4 more. Just go to the freaking Walmart. It's literally like not even 5 minutes from her house now. So if I can buy anything from the Great Value, I would do that. Yeah. And no solamente, not just like in el Walmart. Anywhere I go, that's why babe says sometimes I can't take you nowhere because you're looking at the price and I'm like, I'm trying to save your pocket.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, when we go grocery shopping, mind you, we're a family of 5. So I try to really see what I need. En la casa no puede faltar my beans, la masa para la maseca, la harina para hacer las baleadas, huevos, and leche.
Oh yeah, the most basic things. Even those are hella expensive. Todo está caro. Like there was but good cheap stores, Aldi, Lidl, if that's how you pronounce it.
I don't
Aldi,
know.
Lidl, those stores are underrated as well because they're cheap and you can find good quality también. It's sometimes hit or miss with the veggies and fruit. It's kind of
Okay.
iffy with Aldi and Lidl. But
I don't go there.
you know?
No, because so whenever we go out to eat to buy the grocery store, we just go to the damn Spanish store. Like he already got me used to it. He's like, no, para que voy a ir, o sea, por un, and he kind of knows that I'm just, if I go there, I'm gonna end up going maybe to another store because no, tal vez no encuentre los condimentos or whatever the case is. So he's like, no, I'd rather just go to that one store. You buy whatever you need to. Bless you. And then he's like, y punto y final.
Okay.
But what I do have to say is that when we do go, I try my best. Judge me, I don't care. Like, I'm like, okay, el pollo está barato, yo me fijo. Like, when I go, even today to make the tacos, habían dos panas de carne. And one of them was like 24 and the other one was 20. And I'm like, there's no really difference. And I'm telling you, and I was like, you know what? Forget this. I'm not taking this. I'm just, ¿sabes que me fui al Safeway? Y me compré dos panas and I fought. Me peleé porque yo quería mi descuento.
Yeah.
Because on the little tag, it said one of them was like 10 something and the other one was like 9 something. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Es dinero, o sea, me voy a ahorrar. Because usually it said that it was like one of them was like for 26 and the other one was for like $16. So I'm like, hey, es un gran, saving. So peleé para que me dieran mi descuento. But I bought two carnes under what? It was like 18 something. I was like, I'm going to fight for my freaking discount.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to those ones, I do fight because I'm like,
you're just like me. Because for Christmas, I was so determined to find Christmas trees are expensive for no reason at all. I was so determined to finding the Christmas tree for my home last year. And guess how much I paid for a Christmas tree last year?
I didn't have one. How much you pay? No. I'll tell you why.
I paid $15 for a Christmas tree. ¿15? And it was a 6 foot.
¿A dónde?
Okay. Here is my...
to go? My secret?
My secret. Okay. So not so secret because I think a lot of people do this.
Okay.
And I seen a lady do this también. So, okay. So I go to thrift stores, Goodwill, like Unique out here in Falls Church.
Okay.
So I went to a Goodwill near where I live and I saw the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, all I had to do is ask.
What you mean?
So it was originally for $25.
Okay.
So all I had to do is like, hey, be nice. So you gotta be nice to the cashiers. You gotta be friendly, make communications. Because then you're like, hey, don't you mind, find a defect. Be like, oh, it's the leg's broken or something. Like,
okay.
Can you bring it down? Maybe $20, $15. Well, go $10, right?
Okay.
They're not gonna do that. They're gonna be like, it's $25. Why am I gonna give you for $10? That's crazy. Like, okay, then meet me in the middle. How about 15? Bam. Why? Because and then you had to show them like, hey, this leg is broken. It has duct tape around it.
Oh, so it was,
but broken. It worked. It had lights in it. Like it was all good. But the trick is lowballing, but so they can meet you in the middle. And
Tienes paciencia.
Oh, girl, it's experience. I've been doing this for a while, so they were able. They were. Well,
you gotta show me then because,
and then you gotta keep track of the days when they have the days that they deliver new stuff. Because the day that they deliver new stuff, they bring down the old stuff. They bring down the prices on the old stuff, and then they bring the new stuff in. Take advantage of those days.
Really?
But every Goodwill is different. Every their store is different. So you just gotta be there present to know what days they're having new things on stock and when they're lowering prices. So
okay,
there is another tip that I will share with
Okay.
you, and I'm gonna share you. It's called the Crazy Coupon Lady. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I think I seen like videos where is that where you get like coupons and you just go and scan or the scan or something or no?
Yeah, so it's basically here. Like I get the text messages every single day, and it gives you
Wait, every day?
every single day, in anything, even big brand stores, grocery stores, clothing stores, electronics, everything. This app gets everything, like for that month, that week, the day.
Send me the link, please.
Yes,
Why didn't you tell me before
I'll
I got
share
that
it.
one?
I know. I'll share it somewhere in this video where you guys can download the app and then sign up. And it literally, like us mamas, like if we have our kids, like it's gonna help with school supplies. It's gonna help with budgeting yourself a lot better.
Okay.
I love a good coupon. So I highly, highly recommend this app because not only do I learn how to coupon, and it goes step by step, but it gives you the products and the stores that you can go and get that deal for.
You want me to tell you what coupons I love?
What?
The one where it comes with food. Cuando mandan los de Popeyes,
Oh yeah,
los de Burger King, like all of those. I'm like, okay, I saved this ones, but then the other ones. And the other ones I do, obviously I do use it, son los del BJ's. Because I have the BJ's card. So that one I do use because I go to VJ's almost every week, but it's mostly because of la leche y los huevos.
Oh, for me, it's Costco. I love Costco. Costco, I highly recommend getting the milk, the eggs, and the pollo because they sell it in big packs and it lasts you a whole 2 weeks.
Yeah, they do the same at
when
en el BJ's también.
¿Sabes?
You know when I go to Costco? When VJ's doesn't have my rice or my oil.
They're out of stock. Next.
That's the only time. But then I don't have a Costco nearby.
Oh, yeah.
El único Costco que tengo es en la Ruta 1. Oh, and that line is crazy. Unless, ¿sabes lo que sí me gusta del Costco? Es la ensalada. Yeah, the one that is ready. You just gotta le pones el limón y de ahí el ranch. That one, I can eat it every single day. Cuando voy, I mean, they're $10, but that lasts me my whole week. Para la dieta. Que hago todas las semanas, pero nunca. So, yeah, girls. So there's different, you gotta put us down the app.
Yes.
So that way we can know, and you gotta teach me because I do see a lot of people con los cupones, and I'm just like, no es que me da pena, porque no me da pena, sino que yo digo, la paciencia que tiene, y yo paciencia es lo que no tengo.
Well, see, that's where the app comes in. You don't have to. They do all the work for you. All you have to do, they literally give you like, hey, this week, these are the coupons for that you can use this week. And it's like baby clothes, like the detergent, anything and everything. So they'll give it to you. All you have to do is either print it out, download it on your phone, and then scan it when you get to the store that they're having to deal with. And they also do online. So if you shop online,
okay.
What I also recommend, and this has given me money back. This paid me for shopping online is using Honey. I don't know. It's like an extension on your web browser. So if you shop online on your computer, then download Honey, and that actually
¿Cuánto te pagan?
Pays you back. I got like maybe $200 within like 6 months because I would shop online all the time. This was when I was banned, but there are things that
when I was spent, so now you don't spend no more.
I spend, but I spend smartly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo también.
Entonces they pay you, and same with gas. There's an app for gas, bro. Like Upside, I use that thing.
That one.
Like
I have one. I have my gas station.
Which one?
Either the one in La Franconia.
There's so many in La Franconia.
No. But right across from, well,
Kingston?
no,
Kingston?
no, está, not across, pero está cerca de la, ay, ¿cómo se llama? De la Edison High School.
Oh, yeah.
Esa, se llama La Liberty. Let me tell you.
It's cheap?
Their price is what? Maybe $329, $319. And mind you, I put $89 on my car. And when I tell you they give me back, they give me back.
Oh, yeah. I believe that. So, Upside app.
When hubby has it too. Matter of fact, con él, on his car, and that's how I learned. That's how I got to that, the gas station. Because with him, that's where he goes. He was like, no, yo no voy a ir. And mind you, he been going there before we had the app. No me acuerdo quién fue que me la recomendó a mí, but I got the app and I was like, and then I told him, and now él la usa, pero como el trabajo, él tiene la troca. So él tiene que estar echando gas pretty much every single day.
Yeah.
So now he only goes to Mobile or a la Exxon. They're expensive as hell, but he said, I get my money in, I think it was like maybe on Monday or Tuesday. Le deposité, que le hice para que le depositaran a la cuenta de él 200 y algo.
That's good.
That was going to be my birthday gift money. But I can't complain. He took me out and then we went shopping for the kids and myself. And then that's when I got hit.
We had that accident.
Yes. You know how mad I was? I was literally, I was a rock. But I mean, I appreciate whoever hit me was nice enough to write me on my little note. Hi, sir. I scratched your car. Thank you.
Oh my God. But yeah. So, I mean, those are the apps that I would highly recommend.
Okay.
There's so much more that I can, tell y'all about, but I got to know if you guys want to know more about it on saving and tips, because I've learned along the way. I've learned like where to go, how to use coupon. One day I would like to be like an extreme couponer. Have you ever seen Extreme Coupon? Or whatever, I don't know, that TLC show?
Sí. Por eso te estoy viendo así.
I want to have my whole garage full of like detergents and toothpaste that last me for like forever and ever.
You know what I do con el detergent?
What?
Yo en el Walmart compro del Great Value. I used to use like the liquid, but now I use the powder.
Oh, yeah.
So what I do is que I mix it. I literally tengo una pana con el polvo. I just mix it. I put Gain. Es el
sí.
Yeah, lo pongo y me dura approximately 3 months.
What?
Yeah.
But it's a big container that you got.
Can you show her el container del detergent?
For your detergent? Your laundry detergent powder?
La pana. We got our little manager, because that's what she named herself today.
Our social media manager.
Yep, that's what she named herself. No es una pana grande.
In the last 3 months?
Yeah. Wow. And I tell you que eso sí, ponle que si le compro tal, look.
Okay, here. Let's expose. That's perfect. Bring it.
I'm being exposed right now. But that's fine, guys. Like I said, we all have, our little thing. And you know where I got the idea? And yes.
I've seen that.
Ahí le mezclo de todo. Now you know.
Mira.
3 meses. I'm telling you. You know what's funny? De que como las laundries aquí no me trabajan. I used to, porque ahora ya me conseguí en otro building. I used to go to the laundry. I know. I used to go to the laundromat, right? And una hispana. I'm sorry, guys, but is the truth. nosotros miramos y somos bien juzgadores. And the lady looked at me like, and in my mind, I was like, look, I am saving. This is last me for 3 months. A veces un poquito más. But I'm like, what are you? Because I saw like in Mayo no juzgo porque I used to use the liquid one. But ever since I saw that on TikTok, I told hubby, I was like, I'm changing over to the powder. I'm trying to get my mom into doing it, but
I'm gonna get into it. I've always seen it. I'm like, I'm gonna do it, but I never. So, but
you
I
only
want to do
have
it
3.
now.
You got 3 girls. You are a family of 3.
I didn't know. Okay.
Hey, I mean, we both have a new baby, which is the podcast.
Yes,
so, now if we do get pregnant, then hey.
No. That's no.
Well, you can't. I can't. Yeah.
No, yeah, no. I can't.
No, but you know what? Talking about babies, I do think about it because of what we just talked.
What?
Financially, it is too expensive. Nowadays, having a kid, everything, and then not just that. I think it's because of how everything is at this moment. So now I'm not gonna say, oh, gracias a Dios. No, I mean, Dios sabe por qué pasó lo que pasó con mi miscarriage. Pero I'm like, now I think about it. Hubby does says he wants another one, and I'm like, okay, well, are you financially stable? Because if I do open my legs and I get pregnant, that means I'm gonna take maybe 2-3 years to be with my child. So he gotta work extra hard if he wants another child because, and mind you, it's not that he doesn't do it. He doesn't. And that man's like, a mí no me importa. Yo lo hago. But, like I told him, it's just a lot because everything is expensive. La leche, los pampers. Cuando ahorita que quedé embarazada, and I was all happy.
Mm-hmm.
Even the car seat with the stroller. Like, creo que la marca que yo usaba aquí, que era la barata, era la Graco, something. Mm-hmm. Now it was like $300, $400.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
and I'm like...
It's expensive.
El de Isa, el coche con la silla que venían juntos, lo compramos como $100 en Burlington. El de ahí de la ruta 50. Mm-hmm. And I was like, where are those days at? Bring me those days back, please, where you could go grocery shopping for $100.
Yeah, that's why everything I buy at Facebook Marketplace, the thrift store, because even Burlington is expensive. Like you said, it's expensive.
It's expensive. Everything is now.
Everything.
Yeah, everything is expensive.
Yeah. What?
Hold on. Look, I'm going. This is funny. What? But this is not the topic. Maybe in the next episode we can talk about that. Yes. Because we're going to keep each other on track. Mm-hmm. So what's the last one?
The last one what? Topic?
Yes.
Okay. So the next topic we are going to talk about is saying goodbye when it hurts. So...
Okay.
So let's get real. Breakups, friendship, and even, deaths, whether it's our friends or family, it hurts.
Yes.
And goodbyes hurt most of the time, or almost all the time.
Okay, what is one goodbyes that you can say until this day you cannot get over?
I don't think I had one, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah. At least not romantically.
Not
friendship wise. Not friendship wise. Not at least not yet. I think the one that is gonna break me is if like my parents pass away, or my God forbid my children, or like that I feel like I have not experienced it. Okay. But the day it does, I think it's not gonna hit me until a while, you know. I don't know. I'm just saying. I've never
Okay.
gone through it, so I don't know what it's like to
To
go
lose
through
somebody.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have twice actually. Romantically.
Mhm.
That was like my after you and Jojo left me. Yes, I'm exposing you guys again because you guys left
Jojo
me.
again.
Yes, Jojo, I'm talking about you again. But after you guys left, when when I got into high school,
Mhm.
I met somebody who showed me what, kind of like what true love, and that no matter the distance, if you want to work something out,
Mhm.
like it can work out as long as both of you guys want to.
Mhm.
So he showed me that, and unfortunately things happened, and he did ended up passing away. Until this day, I still nosotros era de que every single month we would say monthly anniversary.
Aw.
So that to me, I mean, still hurts. I have something of him, well, a lot of things of him that he would write to me, and I still have him to this day. But I think that one of my other loss was when I lost my grandpa.
Oh.
That one I can say, and I think that's why I'm so afraid to celebrate my birthday. Because, so my birthday's in June.
Mhm.
And my grandpa passed away on the 29th. So it was like 5 days after my birthday.
Oh wow.
And me duele porque ese año I took the, ¿cómo se dice? La ventaja, or, I was like, you know what? Let me do something for him.
Mhm.
And I worked my ass off. Everything that I would sell in Mary Kay, that day, se lo mandé. So I sent it so that they could do his birthday. And I guess it really just hits me because I am not, like, I'm really friendly, I'm lovey and whatever. But when it comes to like my friends or my close people, I'm really close. So with my grandpa, the way that he passed away, to me until this day, I have to say it still hurts. And it's really hard when it comes for my birthday because I'm like, okay, I want to be happy, pero como que se me vienen los recuerdos. And I'm sorry, I know that I might have, the family might see this, pero my grandpa was like in his 70s, and grandpa would always ride his bike. Like, ese viejito siempre andaba con su bicicleta. Le habían pasado cosas. Maybe in the next episode we might talk about certain things. So that way, and it comes to being like sexual, that I'll leave that for another video, for another episode. But my grandpa had like motorcycle would run him over, los taxis, un camión. But when I tell you, my grandpa would only get crashes, like like no le pasaba nada. So the day that he did pass away was fue entre semana. And I had Isabel we had plans de que íbamos a abrirle los oídos. And my friend, in the kids went to the mall. Fuimos a Clear. Abrirle los oídos. I have the video. And this is the second time, and I never put, como dice, one and one together. So, but this is the second loss that I have lost where no he podido despedirme de ellos en persona, but it's kind of like they appear in a dream. And así fue cuando murió también mi bisabuela. I was pregnant with Angel. And to me, like her, I remember, las últimas palabras que a mí la conversación que yo tuve incluso con mi bisabuela. Esa sí me dolió. Pero como que no me dolió tanto como la de mi abuelo. Porque to me, my grandpa was like my second dad. So he would listen to me. Me regañaba, obvio, because he knew de que he sido bien rebelde. Pero también me aconsejaba. Entonces, and I would always tell him, abuelo, el otro año, voy a pedir permiso para ir a verlo. No se llegó la oportunidad, pero sí o sea, yo sentí que él se despidió de mí por medio del sueño. Porque en el sueño yo me veía en Honduras with the kids, and my grandpa used to love café con pan. And I think that's why I'm obsessed with café con pan. Because
our abuelitos are always.
Yes. And my grandpa will always be like, hija, before you go to your kindergartner, venga, tómese su pancito con su cafecito, mójelo. And so that was my goodbye. And then I saw the kids and I was like, oh, abuelo, I'm so glad we're able to, I'm able to see you again and you're able to meet your grandchild in persona. And then while I'm saying that, my kids kind of disappear. And then it was just me and him. And él me abrazó y fue un abrazo que no quería que me soltara. Así amanecí soñando con él. Nunca puse one-on-one con lo que me había, porque igual con mi bisabuela. Ya sabíamos que estaba mal. Entonces, prácticamente, ponle de que solo estábamos esperando que nos dijeran, okay, you know what, she's gone. I was dreaming with her when my dad got the phone call that she had passed away. And I heard that phone ring and I woke up out of my dream and I was crying. And I said my grandma had passed away. But my dad had gotten that phone call. Like at the same time I said she passed away, my dad was on the phone call. Pero cuando pasó lo de mi abuelo, no puse one-on-one. Until this day, I have that little como que no estoy 100% segura. They say that his death was natural, but I kind of know the side of the family from my dad, how they are. And I hope and pray that you guys did not do anything to my grandfather, like to cause his death. Because God forbid if I find out otherwise. Mind you, I always ask the like my aunt and everybody else, ¿están seguro? But then again, I'm like, no me van a decir, because they know how I am. I don't take revenge. Remember how in our first episode, we talk about, would you get revenge on your ex or whatever? I don't do revenge. I believe in karma.
Yeah.
But I think that if, God forbid, me doy cuenta de que fue provocada o que hubo mano negra, God forbid, en que los guarde a todos, because ahí yo creo que ya se me saldría los demonios que dicen que ando, y todo lo demás. But I think that has been one of like the hardest loss that I ever had. And to this day, like I still cry.
Yeah.
And I think because of his death, like my mother would say, una mujer sin corazón, con corazón duro, corazón de piedra. But mind you, it's really hard for you to open your heart again to like not even, just with your family. I always say, I am the black sheep of the family and I am proud from both sides, my dad and my mother, both sides. And I'm proud, like lo hago con orgullo.
Yeah.
Because, and they say that because I don't take from nobody, no me dejo. If you say something about me, I will confront you. I'm that type of person that if you come up to me and you tell me, alguien me dijo, ¿quién te dijo? Nombre y apellido. because I don't like the whole she said, he said. No, you tell me who the name and full name of the person who told you that I had said something about you when I know I haven't said anything. So, with that being said, it still hurts, especially when it comes to my birthday. And that's why I always like, pues me voy a hacer algo. Se llega la fecha y I'm just like, in the back of my mind is like, pero si celebro mi cumpleaños, ¿será que algo va a pasar? ¿Alguien se va a morir? Because, man, ponle que desde mis 15, yo no había celebrado un cumpleaños así en grande como me lo hicieron los 25. So, like when I turned past tense for my 30s, I was like, me voy a hacer algo bonito, algo en grande. Incluso ahorita que estábamos, I was like, well, forget about the birthday. Now we got a plan for the baby shower and everything else. So, but I'm like, when it comes to my birthday, I always think about it. Like, lo re que te pienso. Because I'm like, pero y si no? Y si sí? O sea, that's like always on the back of my mind. Mm-hmm. With the loss of the family. Now, I got a question. ¿Tú das segunda oportunidades?
Yeah.
And relationship and friend? You do? How has that gone for you?
What do you mean?
Like, ¿cómo te ha ido?
I mean, it just depends. I'm a big, like, to give a person a second chance.
Okay.
Now, if you disappoint me and let me down the second time that I give you,
mm-hmm.
That's it for me.
Okay.
Porque, yeah. It's not a thing to play with, like my feelings, my trust.
Okay.
It's something that I take very, very closely. And if you disappoint me more than one, that saying? Disappoint me one.
La primera es shame on you. The second one, shame on me. The third one, you're just effed up.
Yeah.
Something like that. Something like that. Como dicen.
So, But I don't know. I have a big heart. I have a thing like, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I always try to give you the benefit of the doubt. Pero at the same time, you learn throughout time and throughout years. And now that I'm 30, I don't take it as lightly anymore because I've been disappointed before. In every aspect, friendship, romantic, family, like in all those type of aspects, I've been let down. So now that I'm 30, it's like, you don't have I don't want to give you a second chance, even though I'm going to, but I don't want to.
Okay.
Why?
No más pregunta. I think I have learned it depends on the person and what they have done.
Yeah.
Because I was talking the other day to somebody and, they were like, Kirian, cuando tú das tu amistad, when it comes to a friendship, I give my all, whether it's in, my friendship or romantic, I give my all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And when it came to this friendship in the specifica, they were like, tú volverías a hablar con esta persona. And to me, I said, no. Just because of the fact that if I'm able to tell you, tengo la confianza en venir y decirte a ti, Dulce, mira, esto y esto y esto y eso. Like, I pour my heart out. Mm-hmm. Te estoy confesando cosas que, I feel like at that moment, mm-hmm. you're like my ride and die.
Yeah.
So, with this person in specific, I was like, no lo doy. Porque yo creo que si tú vienes y me dices, o por lo menos, las cosas que me han dicho, que has been said, they are really hurtful. And I am the type of person que de mí tú puedes hablar. I don't care. Yo me baño con aceite every single day. Eso es mi dicho. I take my bath with a baby oil. Um, pero, so whatever you talk about me, I can't take it. But when you bring my kids in the situation, that's where you cross the line. And to me, there's no coming back. Because if I had, or kind of told you, hey, this person has esta situación, o estoy en esta situación, y yo tuve la confianza en decírtelo a ti, you shouldn't be telling everybody else. My personal life should not be out there, because si yo te lo dije a ti, fue en confianza. But you do learn from your mistake, and I think I have learned the hard way. And that is kind of like telling me, no, there's second chance.
You guard yourself up.
Yeah. And I'm like, and this is where I'm like, okay, por eso es que my mom says que tengo un corazón de piedra. But I have learned, like, you can't even trust sometimes your parents. I'm sorry. Because sometimes those ones, like the people that are more close to you, I don't know if you heard, I saw it the other day. La puñalada de atrás no es la que te duele, sino que cuando tú volteas a ver atrás y ves la persona que te puñaló. And that right there was like, to me, my situation. I was like, okay, I trusted this person with so much, with me, my kids. I used to be at their place like every single time. And the fact that now I'm being called so much names and all of this is going on and you're talking about my kids, I'm like, okay, talk about me. ¿Me quieres llamar una? Go ahead. But I always said, mi dicho es, okay, soy una para the one that cannot have me in his bed. And I'm for that one specific woman or female who just is like envious of you. Or you, I don't know. This person once told me, I wish I was like you, less feelings, that you, like, los ovarios que tú tienes, no, like, you're like, okay, if I have to break up with, baby daddy, I leave, you go leave, whatever. I continue with my life. As long as I have my kids, I'm like, los tengo, I'm good. I'm happy. So, but I'm learning not to give second chances. It's hard, but I'm learning. But
well, sometimes some people don't deserve the second chance. Like you said, it just depends on the person and what they did, the act.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think it's this goes back to what I was saying from the first topic. The people that you talk to, that you spend the time with, is an investment. Whether that's a good investment or a bad investment, that's where the self-awareness comes, where you got to recognize, okay, is this person uplifting me? Is this person helping me reach goals that I have in life? Are they nurturing that? Are we nurturing each other? Are we helping each other out?
Yeah.
And that's what my circle is, very, 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 very tiny. Like tiny. That, like I used to be, I moved around a lot, all over Nova when I was in high school. And I have friends everywhere.
Yeah.
Springfield, Alexandria, Arlington, Falls Church, like everywhere that I go, I have friends. But do I still keep in touch with those friends? Like talk to them?
Okay.
Till this day? No.
Mm-mm.
So it's like, as life goes on, it's like,
hard.
It's different because now you get to choose, okay, these people are worth my time. Mm-hmm. When you run a business, you invest in what's going to help you grow your business. Same with life. You're going to invest in people that are going to help you grow and you help them grow. So it's like, you got to manage that very, very closely.
Okay.
Is my opinion.
Yeah.
And and then going back to the saying goodbyes, I believe there's no easy goodbyes. in every situation.
En el amor también.
En el amor, en la familia, in death, in every aspect.
What if there's that one person that you don't like, situational life, love, that you should say goodbye to, but you don't want to? How will you?
Well, you're just gonna learn the hard way. You gotta learn the hard way. Porque mira, if you know deep down you gotta say goodbye, if you know deep down that you gotta end it and it has to end at some point, God is gonna tell you. God is gonna ponerte a prueba y decirte, okay, you're not hearing me out, okay? You don't listen. You gotta quit. You gotta stop. Y te va a poner pruebas tras pruebas hasta que you
Ay, si tú le dices, Diosito, dame una prueba, mándame una señal that this is, I should
manda la señal and you ignore it. So, but
I feel attacked right now. I feel like como quien dice, Diosito te está hablando ahorita mismo, but you don't want to listen to him.
No, but there are ways to move forward.
Are there?
There are. I believe so. And when you talked about your grandpa, like eso, como que I have not gone through that, at least not yet. Pero sí, what I think I would do in that situation is like a coping tip is honoring their memory, their tradition, photos, sharing stories with your kids about your grandpa.
Yeah.
In Mexico, we have the culture of Dia de Muertos, which is where we put our altar.
Yeah.
We put pictures of those that passed away.
Okay.
And that's a big cultural
I heard that
thing in Mexico.
In la movie de Coco.
Coco.
Yes.
So
I love that movie. I watched it like 5 times with the kids every single time. And every single time, chillaba ahí.
Yeah. So I'm a big culture person. Like I love traditions like that, even though it goes against my Christianity belief. Pero the thing is that I like to keep those traditions alive. ¿Por qué? Porque it's honoring the ones that passed away in our memories, because some of us have not coped with their passing. So putting the ofrenda, putting them food, water, or things that they used to like is a way to honor their memory, honor their presence. You know, and it's not, saying goodbye, you passed away, you're gone. No, they're still alive in your heart and in your memory. That's not gonna go away ever. So for it's not fair for someone to tell you just forget about it, just get over it. No, because you're not gonna get over it. It's what I haven't gone through it, but I have been to funerals in Mexico. I've been to funerals here. It's a very upsetting, depressing setting to be in. And, and so I think about that and like what's gonna happen if my mom or dad pass away, my grandma passes away. You think about that. But that's why, like, for me, it's that. Del Dia de Muertos, we honor them. We put, I would recommend. If you want to get into that tradition, just let me know. I'll help you set up an ofrenda for your grandpa. And, I'm a big believer that they come and visit you, in dreams, or they come and visit you durante el Dia de Muertos. They come and visit you. Si le pones ofrenda, they should not be forgotten. And then that's why it's so important to keep those stories alive that from your grandpa. You remember, pass those on to your kids.
Okay.
And then, they'll be like, oh, my mom has told me.
No, when you say they come and visit you, I'm like, I can no. Mi abuelo me va a agarrar del pelo. Me va a agarrar las orejas and he's gonna be like, yo le digo que vaya a la iglesia, no le dije. Yeah. That was like the last words he told me. He had tenía una alabanza because he was Christian his whole life. He was Christian. So fue pastor incluso. I'm telling you, like he was like, usted iba por el. I think that if my grandpa would have saw me with all of my tattoos, he would have he would not be okay with it. But, I mean, las cosas pasan.
Yeah.
Pero, he had a specific song, una alabanza que le gustaba que nosotros cantáramos. Y yo le dije a él, abuelo, el otro año, si Dios lo permite, nos vamos a ver. And I think he kind of, half of me wants to think that, he was like, okay, that he was kind of like presintiendo que ya era su tiempo. Because he did tell me, yo no creo que le dure hasta el otro año. So I kind of grabbed myself de eso and I'm like, okay, maybe, era de parte de Dios de que o sea, que ya se nos fuera, but I mean, it still, it still hurts.
Yeah.
But hey, las cosas pasan por algo, siempre lo he dicho. It is hard, like you said. Pero yeah, so I did learn something new today.
Now, here's a question to wrap up this episode.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Here's a question that I have for you.
For me.
What's one thing you're letting go of emotionally this week?
What am I letting go of this week? Emotionally.
That's something emotionally that's obviously draining you.
Well, es que I want to say I want to let it go, but I can't let it go. That's the thing.
You can't let it go because you're emotionally attached?
Yes. It's like it has happened before where I'm like, okay, I'm going to let it go. But then something happens and then I'm back in the same situation.
It's like a cycle.
Yes.
How are you going to break that cycle? What's the answer, Kirian?
I don't like you right now.
I'm therapist Dulce right now.
It's really hard. I'll tell you why. Because no es
algo fácil.
It's not easy. It's not something that you can say. Yeah, I wish it was that easy. I wish. And it's funny because last week something happened and they did ask me, why do I have patience? Why I'm holding? And I think, and I'll say it what I told that person, I mixed the feeling. And once feeling is involved, it's just so hard to let go. It's kind of like, okay, I know this is wrong. I know I shouldn't be doing it. But
no, listen,
hear me out though.
Listen, Linda, listen. Linda, listen. Okay.
No. What's that? What I mean is it's something that I know it's wrong. Something that I do want to let go. But I am emotional attached. And I always said I can love real hard, but once I shut the door like completely, it's shut. There's no way you coming back into my life. I don't, like I said, por eso ya no doy second chance because my second chances have been where I have been disappointed. Relationships are just not the same anymore, whether it's a real friendship and lo que sea. So, but I guess for this week, my emotional will be detachment, or at least I will try, is to just step back and let things be and turn out how it will.
Yeah.
And if it is, which obviously I know it won't. But, just step back a little bit and let's see what happened. What about you? Since you want to be all over me. She wants to. Mira, Dr. Phil.
I came in like Dr. Phil today. No, for me, well, see, this is what's going to help you is enemy and whoever wants to set, to let go of emotional drainage is setting boundary and sticking to those boundaries. That's my goal for this week. Setting my boundaries and sticking to it.
No.
and building more positive habits. Because for myself.
Sí, that I agree. That I agree on with you.
Mm-hmm.
Eso sí.
Positive habits.
Yes.
Because once you build those habits, they start to become a normality to you.
Oh,
you train your brain, your physical, everything to continue those positive habits. It's like smoking, negative habit, right? Or drinking, negative habit. If you continue doing those negative habits, your body, your mind, your emotions are going to be attached to that bad habit. Start doing little things like making your bed in the morning. That's what makes me feel like, all right, I'm ready to conquer the day. I made my bed. And
I can't do that. No, I can't do that because I wake up at 4 a.m. every single day. So my day start at 4 a.m.
Well, no, once
because I go to the gym, and then I come back and then I take a little nap. Mm-hmm. And so by the time I do get up, I got to start cooking. So with me, I'll work on that this week. Mm-hmm. That when I'm done, like taking my nap, to do my bed. Because, no es mucho tampoco lo que tengo que hacer. Solo es doblar, acomodar las cosas. Because I don't use, how some people use like the same bed sheets que se arropan. Hay personas que usan la misma. Like the covers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, hay unas personas que se usan, con la misma cover de la bed es con los que a veces se arropan. I don't. I have my colcha.
Uh-huh.
I have to have my colcha.
Yeah.
And it has to be, no tan, la mía tiene que ser para que yo soy bien heladita. So, and I have that. So I'll try that.
Me is just setting my better positive habits. I'm gonna work on at least 1 or 2 positive habits.
Okay. You gotta talk to you positive.
It's hard.
That's what I was going to say.
Pero you got to start out small, train yourself, because the more positive things you put out there, the more positive come back.
Esta semana when I wake up, I'm like, voy a vender $1,000.
There you go.
Voy a vender $1,000.
Manifestation is so real, and I cannot. For me, it's 10K. I need 10K in my bank account like right now, please.
Pero ponle que si tú lo pones $1,000 en, let's see, $1,000 por what? ¿Cuánto trae a veces este mes trae como que 31? No.
Where's our planner?
Where is my planner? It's my purse.
No, we should. I really want to get into that whole manifestation in another episode.
Tú sabes que eso dicen que trabaja bastante.
I highly
There you go.
it.
So if you say you want a 10K, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So yo dije $1,000 that I'm going to say every single day. I'm going to be like, voy a vender $1,000. Voy a vender $1,000. We're talking about 30, yeah, 30K. If it's, si trae 30 días el mes. Uh-huh. And mind you can do more.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell you.
That's a topic for another episode because it has worked for me. The only thing is that I gotta be consistent with it.
That's what I was
and the thing that kills it and why you think it's not working is self-doubt.
Yeah.
Self-doubt.
That's like with us. We've been planning the podcast for 4 years. And
we finally did it. I'm happy about this because we're working so hard. We have a lot to deal with, and this is like, well, at least for me, it's my like little escape.
That's what I was telling somebody because let me tell you what they told me. They told me that the husband said, "Ay, Kirian está loca por hacer de tantas, videos y todo." What? Yes, I am crazy, but like I told her, this is the one time, make it, okay, digamos que son 2 horas lo que estamos aquí recording and todo.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's for me. You gotta still edit and everything else. So for you, it's a little bit more time. But let's be honest. We get to talk about how our week was, different topic that is not just helping us, but it can help somebody else.
Exactly.
And that is that there's always going to be chisme. So Which it kind of gets you off, you kind of forget about what's going on in your life, and you can be like, bueno, esas dos bichitas por ahí, because that's what the Salvadorians say. We say wirras. I don't know what you guys say. Los guatemaltecos dicen patojas. I don't know what you guys... No, I'm being serious. That's what they say.
I don't know what we say. What do we say?
I don't know. You tell me. Las muchachas. That's something we others say. Mm-hmm. But, esas dos muchachitas loquitas que están ahí, whatever. Yes. They can relate to us. Mm-hmm. We're both mothers. She's single. Not married, but in a relationship.
Let's make that clear.
Not clear.
Married.
Pero
but...
en una relación. Okay. No casada, pero relationship.
Long
Let
term.
me say that again, because somebody por ahí said that apparently I'm single. I don't know who.
The only single one here is me.
You want to hit her up? You can definitely do that.
No, please don't. I'm not
we're joking. No, we're joking. She's gonna take her time for her to find herself, to focus on the podcast and on her business. Mm-hmm, that's what she's taking time for. And además, si quieres la gallina, tienes que querer what they say? Los potajitos. No, what do they call us? Like los bebés? Los bebés, los que son los de la gallina.
¿Pollito?
Yeah, there you go. Las dos pollitas. Tienen que querer a las dos pollitas si quiere a la gallina.
That's a long way to go. That's a long way to go.
Yeah, but, like I said, o sea, aquí venimos empezando, nos te distraes de tus problemas personales.
Uh-huh.
You can be like, oh, they're fun, or you can say, no son aburridas, whatever. Yeah. We're not just here for
gossip.
Yeah.
We love gossip. Everybody loves chisme. If you say you don't,
you're lying.
Yeah. We all do a little gossip here. We all do it here and there.
And you know what's funny? The guys are worse than the girls.
Oh my God, yes.
But they have the good chisme.
You ever see
they get the whole information. Like, we're good at what we do. Okay? No vamos a decir que no. But we take our time. The guys don't.
I don't know. But
no, los hombres no. When I tell you, if I want a chisme,
go to the guys group chat. You'll find tea there.
Now, it depends which group chat too. So you gotta be careful. You gotta know who your man, your boy, the boy, who got the chisme. Because they have different kind of groups. They have the chisme one where they're like, oh, mira, esto pasó, esto y esto y esto. But then they have the other ones where they just be sending some stupid ass stuff. So you gotta know which one.
That's
because
so true.
if you go to the wrong one, you're gonna be pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
And you're gonna cut the man and do whatever you want to do.
There's always two different group chats.
Yeah.
Always.
They always say, no, with us girls, they like, don't go be like scrolling her DMs, whatever, anything of that. Just go to the girls group chat, to her best friend group chat. That's where you're going to find out every single thing. That's what they say, but it ain't true.
But yeah. So now,
on another note.
So if this video helped you learn something in any way,
coupons,
budgeting, and there's plenty more of that because I could go on and on about how to save money, how to be a mama on a budget. I'm your girl.
She's our girl, honestly, because I'm gonna get into all of this now. Yeah. Now you got me thinking.
Girl, the computer I bought $60. Those usually go for like what, $200-$300. And like my cat, like
I should have asked you. Mira, necesito una laptop. Quiero la de Apple.
Mm-hmm. But you gotta know the right location.
Okay.
You
want to know cuando yo negocio when it comes to my business, and this is something I'm telling mis jefes. Don't go your prices down.
Oh no! Don't low budget.
No. Because, and I do the same thing. The only time de que yo, Kirian, is going and is willing to go, okay, you know what? Like, no me acuerdo qué día de esos fue. But I think it was Monday or Tuesday. No, I think it was on Tuesday. I got a new client and she was like, oh, what's the lowest you can go?
Oh, okay. Okay, there's a limit to stuff. You can negotiate, not everything.
Anybody that knows, number one, el producto de Mary Kay, we are number one for the second year in cosméticos, skincare. We're number one company. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, girl. We're representing it. We're nice. Good. So with me, when she told me, ¿cuánto es lo menos that you leave me? La crema, I was like, look, I'm not charging you tax. I pay for my taxes. I'm not charging you taxes. So if you want to have both of them, I could do it for 70. Mm-hmm. But I was like, but I do have extra. So I'm trying to get, I wouldn't say get rid of the product, sino que como tengo bastante producto, I would tell her, I was like, you know what? Si quiere, le doy las dos por 60. Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm giving $10 away, but that's fine. At least I'm not stuck with the product, and I'm not saying the product doesn't sell because it does. And somehow, God knows, y por qué pasan las cosas, I only had $100. Like, all of my cash was in hundreds, and I only had like $24 available. And she had, the bill that she was going to pay me with was $100. Le tocó que buscar que se lo cambiaran. And they were like fixing una traila. Entonces le cambiaron. But they only gave them, solo le dio la muchacha de 20. And so she was really nice. And she was like, ¿sabe qué? Me dijo, le voy a agarrar las dos. Así que van a ser 60. Le digo, sí, le digo yo. So, hey, did I went down? Yes, I did. But, so, eran dos las mismas cremas que ya no tengo en mi inventory. But guess what? When she told me after, she's like, oh, is that I buy it from somebody else. And the person gave it to me for $20. Never in my life. I'm sorry, but when it comes to my business, I can give you a discount. Yes. Yeah. I can have promotion because I have promotion going on right now. But the only way, if I tell you, ¿sabes qué, Dulce? Ponle un example. You bought me $200, $400. I could be like, you know what? You bought me $400. Te voy a regalar esta bolsa. That's something because what? Nuestro rollo, que el más que yo tengo, viene costando 400 y algo, casi ya con $500. And I'd rather say, you know what, you're buying me so much que yo le voy a regalar lo que es el rollo, the bag. Pero, aparte de eso, yo siempre le doy otro regalo. O sea, with me, it's not like, and I have learned that you can't give nobody if you have a fist. In order for you to receive, you have to have your hand open. So if I'm going to receive, I have to give also. And I think that's why my clients are the way they are. They disappear, but then they come back. And when they come back, they're like, le engañé, la traicioné. Pero es que como usted, no hay nadie. Because I always tell them, it's not about, anybody can talk sweet to you and everything. But it's about the relationship you also build with your client. So when it comes to stuff like that, please don't lower. Like you can, puedes negociar if it's good for you. Like if you were getting something out of it.
You're both benefiting out of it.
Yeah. So, porque ella agarró las dos cremas que ocupaba y yo agarré el dinero que ocupaba. Yeah. So it was like a win-win for both of us. So,
yeah.
Just.
Yeah, that's, I would like to dive deeper into that on the next episode.
Yes.
It's all about marketing yourself and you are your brands. So you're representing yourself.
Exactly.
And taking care of your reputation. All of that takes
time
into consideration when you're running a business. As a woman, as a mom, as everything. So next week, I would like to dive into mom guilt versus boss life. Can we do it both? Can we do both? So that's the next topic for that I would like to dive deep in.
Well, why don't you guys leave in the comment, and then we'll read it, and then on our next episode, we'll see. Okay, yes, and if you guys have any comment, leave your comment. Do you think that as a woman, and we're saying woman because the guys don't really do much, okay? But we're the one who has a lot on our plates. Do you think as a woman we can have a successful career? Or do you think that because you feel like the mommy guilt is kind of like holds you back and you don't do what you have to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna contradict that a little bit because I think, well, yes, us women carry so much, pero también los hombres carry a lot mentally, and there's the highest suicide rate for men is during the month of March, Father's Day. You'll see, like, men go through a lot mentally because they also, they carry a lot of load of how am I gonna pay bills? How am I gonna afford rent? If they're the provider of the family, they're not bums. If they're bums, then yeah, I mean that's not. But fathers carry a lot, I think, emotionally, and I think they don't hear how much we appreciate them as much as they would. They would love to hear that. I think fathers or baby daddies, just tell them thank you. Tell them thank you for trying. If they're active fathers or providers and being there for their kids, tell them.
Well, now that you did mention it, did. You did tocaste un nerve. No, you know what? Yes, not all. Not all of them. Like we said on the last episode, if you lady have a man who is financially stable and is helping you while you do you take care of the kids, the house, or si estás estudiando, whatever the case it is, and you have a man who is financially like everything, you don't have to do ni mover una hoja. Yes, say thank you to that man.
Be grateful.
Yes.
Invite him here and there on a date. Buy him flowers. They like that stuff.
Si no quieres flowers, like, hey, just give him a little no. I appreciate what you do for me and the kids. Obviously, hay algunos que leen las cartas como que,
Buy him a pack of beer. Buy him a pack of beer. Have that ready for them. Have them a little.
I'm like, if they drink.
If they drink or coffee or whatever they like.
Even if not, just let them go out with their friends. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Mira yo. Yeah. I'm over here. We're doing the podcast, and I don't know where he's at. Oh my. Pero he's having fun. Okay. Talk about the devil. He's having fun, and guess what? So are we. So that's perfectly fine. No pasa nada. Yeah. But yes, you are right.
Encourage your kids to also tell them thank you, Dad. Appreciate them because they work hard. Especially right now, it's 100 degrees out here in Virginia. If they work outside, oh my God, props to those men. Man.
Hubby works outside, and he's all the way in Winchester.
Sí, es que está caliente. It's like, bro,
La vez pasada me llamó, and he's like, I am sweating all over. And when he did show me, I was like, te miaste.
Oh, no.
Because that's how bad it was.
I was outside for 10 minutes. I was like, oof.
And I have to say, I understand because the shop where I work, ponle que we don't have AC. Like we have like o sea, tenemos los otros, los viejos.
Yeah.
So it gets hot. And I was like, if you're outside, I'm inside, but there's no freaking AC. I appreciate you because of what you're doing. Because, if you're working outside, aguantas frío, calor, lluvia, everything.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah.
I appreciate your man, please.
Men's mental health matters. And we want to say thank you for doing what you're doing.
Keep it
If
up.
you haven't heard it from your whoever, your kids or whoever, just you're appreciated. Okay?
And keep up the good work.
Keep it up.
Don't. Si tienes tus metas, continue doing it. Because obviously mans do have, their own stuff also. They have goals, they have dreams. But if you got two girls telling you are appreciated for what you are doing. Yes. And continue doing it. Keep rocking it. You got this. Just like we have this, you guys also have this.
Yeah.
So,
porque, a lot of times, what do they tell men if they're hurt? They can't cry. Don't cry because you're a man.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, por eso they hold things. They hold things in. Yeah, they're machistas, but they hold things in, not because they want to, but because of, they're the standards, the roles, So
that's true.
That's maybe a topic for another day for our lovely gentlemen out there. So yeah,
with that being
go ahead and wrap up this episode. We really hope you like this. Our background is changing, and we're gonna keep changing it. We're gonna keep updating it. We're so excited for next episode. And yeah, anything else?
No, honestly, girls, if you guys want to expose anybody, please don't hesitate. No duden to send us the good chismes, because today we didn't get chisme.
We didn't.
But I mean, there is one, but I don't know.
The next episode, we can start off with the chisme on the next episode.
Yes, okay.
How
about that? But honestly, if you boy or girl, chismosa, both of us, okay, both ways. If you do want to expose anybody, or if you got tea, el chisme de los buenos, de esos que te quedas como que, ¿qué pasó? And you want more? Because somebody acá did that once to me. Yeah, when you were reading the story on your TikTok. Yeah, I remember. So, if you guys have a really juicy story and you want to like get that out of your chest, we're your girls. Somebody told me today that we were going to be messy. I don't consider ourselves messy.
No.
We are, yes.
Keep it real. How about
exactly.
that? We just keep it real. We
just
share.
I mean, we're sharing the stories. You have other people that are making comments, but they don't know who you are. They just know your story, not who you are.
Exactly.
So, with that being said, so if y'all got any chisme for next, episode, let us know. But I do have a juicy one that they did send me. Pero we're gonna tell that on the next one.
Yes.
We're gonna start off with that one.
And on the next episode, we will dive into that new tea app that's been going around, where we are exposing men on that tea app. If you know about it,
comment below, because I don't know.
If you guys,
she was just telling me about it.
I am still, I think, on the wait list. So if you are not on the wait list, how long did it take y'all to be off that wait list? Because I'm still waiting. And I heard it's the DMV area. I gotta know something like what's being exposed around the DMV area. So we'll dive deep into that.
Wait.
¿Qué?
O sea, te dice de todos los de, o sea, like their name, the pictures.
Yeah, they have the picture of the guy, and then they either have red flag or green flag.
I'm guessing
And then
red
there's
means they're
comments.
bad.
Yeah.
And green means
Yeah.
good.
And then they have comments of other females saying, "Hey, I dated that guy. Watch out!" Or no, he's a good guy. So, so I'm just waiting for that tea to accept me, and then we can dive in deeper. Because I don't know if I'm gonna expose it. I don't know. I gotta read the disclaimers on that app, but there are TikTokers that are sharing and exposing all of that. So if you guys want to do that, go search that up. But specifically in the DMV area, I gotta know what's out there. What are they talking about? If your man is there, oof, what would you do if you see your man on that timeline? That
He's
is
dead.
crazy.
Se quedó sin huevos. Se queda sin huevos.
I'm done. I am done.
All right.
Pero bueno, that's it.
Chismosos and chismosas. Thank you guys for watching us again on our second episode. We will see you next time. So thank you so much for watching us. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we also have our TikTok
and Instagram.
Yes. So
that's it.
Alrighty.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Give it right back, baby. Yeah, like that.